Guys, can we show you here back in the video? Today's video is what if Gem 1 was kept as the original cast in Revenge instead of a new cast. So this idea, so what if the OG cast was kept, part 1, so this will be a part 2 as well, but this idea was suggested by Galaxy-Life QL4CR, also Astral IRZ suggested this as well. Thank you for your suggestion. Thank you guys for suggesting that in the comments. And this is the All-Stars generation. So 2 weeks ago I made the video, and I'm aware that Astral, I didn't put you in when I was doing my suggestion, but at the time obviously that wasn't the case. But basically I put a poll for you guys to vote for. So Lashana is in the season, Duncan, that's Heather and Ezekiel. Heather, Farrell, Zeke, because at this point takes Farrell. Owen and Gwen, 67%, 76%, 59%. Courtney, Jeff, 63% is Jeff. DJ, 64%. Harold and Lashana. Now I realize on my 6th vote I messed up. So in future, if there's 25 characters in Gem 1, I'm just going to do either have Blaney not compete, or as a result I might not have Blaney in the season, or maybe have a 3-in-1 poll. So that's my bad if Duncan's not there because of Lashana. That's my fault. But I'm going to try and be as faithful to the original as I can. Blaney and Trent, 91% say it's Trent. Very surprisingly, which makes sense. I mean, Blaney's 9%, so pretty interesting though team. Would like Blaney back. Anyway, Alejandro, 77%, and Sierra. Alejandro makes sense, he's a very cool character. Vote 9 was Evans, Izzy. So 70% of you guys wanted Izzy back, which I thought was pretty shocking, because I thought Eva would have been a character a lot of people wanted back. Now these two are two of my favorites, so that would have been very tough for me. And then Katie and Sadie, 67% of you guys wanted Katie back, and 33% wanted Sadie. I felt for these two in particular that they needed their own character arc, and they could be developed as their own characters. FLs, but I think that it would be cool for them to get their own character development. I'm glad Katie's in, because she deserves her character arc. So Noah, vote 11, and Cody, 60% of you said Noah. I think that makes sense. Noah's a very popular character, he's one of my favorites. Vote 12, Justin and Beth, 78% of you, Justin. Pretty happy with Justin. I think Justin's a character with Noah, so it could be settled. Finally, vote 13 is Lindsay and Tyler. 52% of you said Tyler. Now this vote was very close. And now I'm going to get on the chat box. So in case you guys don't know, chat box is this app where you ask random questions. I did this off screen before I did the recording. I thought I'd randomize the teams. In the original Revenge, the Rats had 7 members, so I thought it would be fair to do that. You'll see why I did that in this video. So the teams are Harold, Lashana, Tyler, Katie, Jeff, Gwen, and Noah for the Rats. The Maggots, it's Trent, Izzy, Justin, DJ, Alejandro, and Heather. This is after World Tour, so Alejandro would bust out the robot suit. And basically, let's begin. So these guys are given the robot. Noah thinks of the same strategy B does originally. And I feel like Jeff and Noah would have a friendship in this season. I think those two would have a friendship. Justin's friends with Trent. And Noah's going to have a challenge not being on the same team as Izzy. So here, Harold would use his mad skills. Then the second part's racing down. Heather would fall off Alejandro. The robot would catch her. Heather would slap the robot. The Rats would win, and Alejandro would crash into their statue down and bust out the robot suit. And I think this would still count, because In the original version of this episode, the rats win, but then they lose to bad luck. So I think this would actually still count. So Alejandro will still the robot suit, and he's walking on his hands. So the rats lose. So Noah realizes Harold, Shauna, and Gwen are very close. So he goes to Jeff and says we need to eliminate one of them. One of these three. Gwen's previous finalist, Lashawna's real challenges, and Harold's very close to Lashawna. Katie, I feel like Tyler could be convinced. They make a guys alliance, and they'll leave Katie. Now she's friends with Gwen, but Noah actually likes Lashawna. So Noah makes a deal saying, help me get rid of Harold. That way you're safe. So he says, let's get rid of Harold. Now who do these three vote for? Because Katie, she likes Lashawna. Would they get rid of Noah? Probably not. I don't think they get rid of Noah. I feel like Noah would tell Katie, look, if you vote with me, stay meet within the lines, I'll get Justin to talk to you or something. I think Noah could trick Katie into voting with him because his tagline a schemer. I think Noah would do some scheming in this season. So these four, Noah gets Katie, Tyler, and Jeff to vote for Lashawna because Gwen and Harold will never work together without Lashawna. So these four vote for Lashawna. These three did vote for Noah, but I think Lashawna's out. Which is really sad for Lashawna fans, but I think that's what happened in the season. Episode 2. This is the trivia questions announced, of course. So Alejandro decides to make an alliance with Heather and Justin. Because they're the outsiders. They were the villains of the last season. Because Alejandro realizes that they haven't got anyone they obviously can manipulate. Justin's friends with Trent as well. So he's friends with Trent and Izzy and DJ. There's kind of the other ones out. We have episode 2 is the trivia questions. So the first part. So the trivia questions, Noah would be really good at this. So just getting the questions right. So Harold would get the Lashawna question right. And Gwen. Katie would get the Justin question. Tyler would get the Lindsay questions. Jeff would get the Bridget question right. Heather. Also, this would be embarrassing themselves. So Alejandro and Heather aren't doing that, admitting that they like each other. Justin wouldn't do it. So then Chris would move on to the obstacles. So it'd be Harold. I'm going to say how this works. It'd be weakest to strong. I'm going to say it's by probably strength. So Noah, DJ, Trent and Harold, Gwen and Justin, Katie and Izzy, Tyler and Jeff and Heather and Tyler and Alejandro. I feel like Noah and Jeff will be friends throughout this season. Like Jeff's a bit like Owen, so I think he would kind of befriend Jeff in this season without Owen being there. So first part is carrying the Gopher across. DJ's still scared of carrying the Gopher because this season takes place after World Tour, so he's getting over his animal curse. Like DJ's actually cured. I think he's going to actually be cured at this point. So he's fine. He's not the curse, but he's just very hesitant to hold an animal. So, which gets Noah to give to Harold. Harold beats his mad all skills or something, and Trent would get across to Justin. When Justin races, and Justin uses his looks to slow down Katie, so Izzy races across. Jeff is sliding down everywhere. Heather's able to get across. Tyler slips on the panel, knocks himself. I'm going to try to show off still because that makes sense to me. Between Tyler and Alejandro, I do think Alejandro would more than likely win the challenge. So I think the maggots win the challenge. Due to Justin slowing down Katie. So Gwen's already at Katie. Noah's already at Katie. But he sees Harold, Gwen as a pretty threatening player because of last season. So does he get rid of Gwen? Gwen makes a girls' alliance with Katie. and Noah says we need to get rid of Katie or Gwen, and he goes for Gwen because she was a previous finalist and she won last season. One was a finalist in season 1. So Noah gets Tyler and Jeff to vote for Gwen. Harold and Gwen vote for Tyler, and Noah has his deal with Katie. Actually, he gets Harold to vote for Gwen, as Harold. I feel like Harold and Tyler would be friends as well. They got on in Japan, so I think he wouldn't vote for Tyler, so I think Gwen is eliminated. So Gwen's out. Episode 3. So rock climbing and capturing the flag. So Alejandro climbed at the top. Tyler would be able to carry his team, and Alejandro can climb, Izzy would climb. I think the Rats probably win because they have less members. I think the Maggots win because they have a lot more stronger people. Second part is trying to get the flag. Harold and Noah could think of the same strategy B does originally, obviously no one's sabotaging their own team. Alejandro would go out with Izzy to try and capture the flag, and Justin and Heather. Justin tries to convince Trent and DJ we need to get rid of Alejandro or Heather because they're obviously big threats. And I think Trent would agree. DJ's a bit more hesitant though because he's still going with the curse thing. But also because even though they're bad people, DJ's still a good person and likes to see the good in people. Then Noah, they're able to melt the flag by capturing it before them, and Harold sets a trap that Alejandro trips on, and which ends up flying into the ice and makes him crash, knocking him out. Heather and Izzy are racing across, but Jeff and Tyler shoot them down, which throws them in the water, and Noah is able to win it for his team. So Noah wins, and Harold. So Alejandro and Heather, Justin are an alliance. So these 3 vote for Justin, and Alejandro, Justin, and Heather. Who would they vote for? I think they want to get rid of each other. Trent wouldn't vote for Justin, so I think he tells them not to vote for Alejandro. And I think Heather flips. I think Heather would flip. And Trent. Actually, this is tough. The villains alliance, because they don't have the numbers to get rid of each other yet. I think Alejandro knows he won't. That Justin wouldn't vote for Trent. So I think they vote for Izzy. And these 3 would vote for Alejandro. So an Izzy Alejandro tie. That is a really difficult tiebreaker to pick because Alejandro wins in strength. But speed, I would say Izzy. I'm going to give the win to Alejandro. I think it's close, but I think I'm going to say Alejandro wins it. I just don't see how capturing the fly challenge, I think Alejandro will be able to capture it faster than Izzy. So I think Izzy goes. Like, Justin convinces Trent to vote Izzy. These 2 did vote for Alejandro, but I think they would realise Alejandro's very good at challenges. He's going to be a very easy. So these 3 vote for Alejandro. Justin flips and votes for Alejandro. So Alejandro. Actually, so Heather won last season. Alejandro still walking his hands. I think Alejandro could just convince everyone that Heather trapped him last. Heather would convince everyone to vote for Alejandro, like she does in All Stars, but because he doesn't have the idol, he just gets voted off. But Justin's not very helpful in the challenges. But I think I would rather get rid of Alejandro because he's a massive threat. Alejandro's out. Episode 4 is the scavenger hunt. So Izzy wouldn't be the spider this time because she's here. So who would be the spider of all? Either it could be Dawn, or a previous character like Duncan or Courtney who would come back. So who gets caught by the spider? I think Justin would get caught. DJ would get caught. Trent gets caught. Izzy's super strong, smart, so she'd be fine. Noah, be alright. Harold, fine. Katie gets caught. Tyler would get caught. And Jeff. Now they get the Golden Chris statue. Heather gets caught, but I think here Izzy would free her team. So who would get to the end first between the rats and the maggots? I think Heather would get there first for the maggots. I think Heather would tell Izzy to get her and Justin down. Those truly Trent, he saves Trent. The other two go off. So I think the maggots win the challenge. And Noah is in a trouble here. So Harold goes to Katie and Tyler and says we need to get rid of Noah or Jeff because they're very close, like quite threatening when we merge. Let's get rid of one of them. So these three vote for Noah. These two vote for Harold. So Katie. I think they vote for Katie here because Katie would have had the most pathetic capture and not least helpful in the challenges. They vote for Katie. It looks like Katie's going home. Luckily, it's a loser switches teams. This upsets Katie, but thanks Noah for her deal with Justin. It makes Justin happy and Noah concerned. Episode 5. We have a confessional where Noah is annoyed on how Katie, she just gave Justin the power of ally. Heather goes to Justin and explains we need to stick in the villain's alliance, and Katie is a part of their alliance now. And Justin has Trent, so there's 4 people in their alliance. So, and Justin thinks actually Heather needs to go here. So, what happens here? Past the diving part, and they would send DJ underwater and Tyler. But they crash the boat and they win the challenge. So Justin decides he's going to play his Heather play and get rid of Heather. So Justin tells Heather that Izzy or DJ needs to go. And she votes for Izzy. So she gets Izzy to vote for Justin. Trent, Katie, Justin vote for Heather. DJ, I think he votes for Heather. Merely because of the fact he has more history with Heather than Justin. So Heather goes. Which is kind of ironic, considering how Justin was eliminated in episode 5. It would be kind of a cool, sweet revenge type thing if Justin was the one to get everyone to vote for Heather. So, Heather's out. Episode 6. Model. This would still work. So Lindsay still comes back. And Tyra's happy to see her. And Lindsay's happy to see Tyler. So well done, Tyler. Then they dress up the Yeti and the maggot. I think the guys aren't doing that well of a job here because they're not. No, we know that Tyler's not really good at seeing at fashion and good. So Noah probably would have read a book somewhere, but I don't think Noah would be that good here. Maybe Harold would have mad skills in this. I don't know. I think the rats aren't winning this. Katie would be able to dress up the maggot pretty well. Yeti still gets mad, so they captured Lindsay. Tyler rushes to the top, like trying to save Lindsay, but keeps failing. Jeff and Harold crash into the barrels, and Noah tries as well. Izzy races to the top. Just needs his looks to try and calm DJ. Justin wanted to get DJ on his side, tells DJ that that DJ realizes that he can get over his animal curse. That he's over the curse, and Trent says, even though we're afraid of doing things we like doing, it would be good to help the team. So DJ is able to talk down the Yeti, and Justin uses his looks. Due to DJ and Duncan working together, DJ, DJ and Justin working together, I think the Maggots actually win this challenge. So Noah and Jeff together, and Tyler and Harold. So who do these vote for? These two vote for Noah, and Noah and Jeff vote for Harold. So who else? Who? So Noah would realize that Jeff is pretty good at challenges, and Tyler messes up. So I think the person they would vote for would vote for Jeff because of season 1, and Noah would also vote for Jeff. So I think it'd be pretty cool if Jeff was voted off. I would vote for Tyler, Jeff and Noah. So Harold and Tyler vote Noah. I think Noah could beat Tyler in just about any tiebreakers, so I'm sorry, Tyler could beat Noah, so I think here my boy Noah gets voted off. Which is a shame, because I do like Noah, he's one of my favorite characters. But now the team swap. We started off with the team, I think Tate's going to be able to spot guys around the episode. So Jeff. And between these guys, Trent. So Jeff and Trent swap teams. And Noah is out. Not compared to Noah, episode 6. The schema made it basically halfway through the series. I'm pretty good for Noah. It's a shame. Would have liked Noah to made a merge. Episode 7, mine is a terrible thing. Okay, so Justin has Katie and Jeff and DJ together. Izzy's off by herself. So Izzy races around by herself. No one causes a cave in. I think Tyler would just slide down the poles and how Brick does. Harold has his mad rope skills. So him and Trent work together. And I think Tyler and Harold are going to be like the Noah and Owen throughout the season. They're going to be really good friends. Then I think the Gophers, meeting Gophers, they still meet Ezekiel. Justin uses his looks and asks the Gophers where's the Golden Chris statue. Katie wouldn't get captured as Ezekiel, she'd be with Justin for the entire challenge, and Izzy's crazy fast, so I don't think Ezekiel could actually capture. So then we get to the point where obviously the Golden Chris statue, Tyler manages to get it for his team. Luckily, the Gophers don't attack the Maggots, so I think it's close, but I think the Rats win it, as they have a smaller team, so they travel a lot faster compared to the Maggots. So Justin realizes Jeff and DJ are very close. So these two vote Justin. Izzy, these two vote for DJ. I think Izzy's going to vote for Justin, so I think Justin is eliminated here. And there's no double elimination this time because nobody quits. Episode 8. This is find the treasure and save Gwen. Let's race to the shore. DJ would talk to the squid, so Tyler, Harold, and Trent get attacked. They lose. They have the collars on their necks. Trent is running off. He's racing as fast as he can to try and save Gwen, as he knows that she doesn't like being buried alive. Izzy would be very, very good at navigating her team. So between Izzy and the Rats, they are digging very fast. Izzy was pretty good in the action digging challenge, and I do think Izzy could find Gwen before the Rats. So I think the Maggots win this challenge. And Tyler and Harold sit together to get rid of Trent. I know Harold's very close to Trent here, the Drama Bros, but I think Harold's gonna stick with Tyler, as he's got very close with him throughout the season. of Tyler throughout the season. Merge days, the merge cast. Katie made to merge. Bye bye maggots. Bye bye rats. So we have Jeff, DJ, Katie, Izzy, Tyler, and Harold. Episode 9. So this is basically stealing the go-karts and making the graffiti wall. So Izzy gets caught and breaks out the bars with Harold. So they're racing. Tyler's definitely not winning this challenge. Jeff crashed his bike in Island. I know it's a bike, it's different to a car, so I think he wouldn't make it. DJ wipes out an island, so he's not that good here. Katie was nimble in the dodgeball challenge, but I don't see her that good here. I think Izzy would just be a mad rally driver. I think Harold could actually win this challenge. He has mad skills. I feel like Harold could win immunity. And we bring Wells back. So Izzy works with Katie because they're friends. They are friends. I believe they actually are friends. So DJ and Jeff of Tyler and Katie, Izzy, between these two, what for Jeff? Vote Izzy. I think everyone votes for Izzy here because she's the bit. Actually, it's two sets of people. They vote for Izzy because they think she's the biggest threat in the team who's not immune. So Izzy's out. So Harold goes to Izzy and Katie. Goes to Izzy and Katie and explains that Jeff and DJ are very close. And Jeff is a very powerful, very strong player. Whereas me and Tyler aren't exactly the strongest. You really want that chance. And Katie and Izzy decide we make a girls' alliance. So these two vote for Jeff because Katie's friends with DJ. These two vote for Tyler because he's not got immunity. And Katie and Izzy, I think they would decide to get rid of Jeff because they would see him as the bigger threat. So in a 4-2 vote, Jeff is eliminated. DJ says farewell and he'll miss his friend and promise that he'll win this for him. Episode 10 is... So the first part will be testing the obstacles, but then Heather would come back. And the episode will be to try and stop Heather. This would be even more realistic because Heather was voted off, so she would try to steal the money. So DJ gets the helicopter, Harold gets the rocket, Tyler gets the hot air balloon, Izzy gets the plane, Katie gets the bird. So Harold gets the smoke machine for winning the last challenge. So Katie's not winning, and Izzy would do quite well here. DJ would be alright here. Izzy would fly through the plane. Tyler would get and crash through Heather. So Harold would use the smoke machine to sabotage Izzy. And I think here, no, Harold's an humble warrior though. I think Izzy would win immunity. I think Izzy wins immunity. And Izzy, Katie, and DJ, Izzy, and Katie decide to get rid of Tyler because DJ feels bad for what he did to Harold, messing with Harold and Island. So these three vote for Tyler, and these two vote for Katie. So Tyler's out. Harold wishes Tyler farewell and is glad to make a friend, and he tells Harold to win it for them. Episode 11, we have Eat, Puke, and Be Worried. So this is the cooking challenge. I think DJ would win the first part because he's really good at cooking challenges. And the second part would be a race to the end. Okay, so Katie is at the ring. DJ, Harold has mad skills, so it's between Izzy and Harold. I do think Harold could win Izzy wins immunity. So Izzy wins. And Izzy and Katie vote for DJ. Harold votes for DJ. So DJ is eliminated as a result. Episode 12 is the fire plant. So they have to get the fire plant, and all three of them, it's a race to the end. It's whoever get there first. Now, obviously, Izzy's the most athletic, so she would wrestle the plant. Harold would use his mad skills by doing a somersault, grabbing the flower, racing to the end, and starts running. Izzy races down after him, but the flower attacks Izzy, which Izzy goes back to fight it. Katie tries to get Harold. Harold barely gets to the end, and Harold wins immunity. And that's how Harold wins. So who would Harold take between Izzy and Katie? And it's obviously Katie he's taken to the end, as Harold would choose to eliminate Izzy, as Katie would be a much easier person to face in the finale. So third place, Izzy. So Izzy would have come third in this timeline. She would have came third place. Like, fair play to Izzy. She was not been here for quite a while, so Izzy's out. Episode 13, they each get winning endings. So this is where they have to pin each other down for 3 seconds. Okay. So making your armor out trash, Katie would be alright at this. Considering that if someone like you could, I think Katie could make something. Harold would make his armor more authentic and warrior type. They each get winning endings depending on how they pin their opponent. So I probably think Harold wins it, but Katie could be winner as well. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about that. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. This is the information where I think the season would have gone if it was Gen 1 was the original cast was kept instead of the new cast. And yeah, peace, farewell.